Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back.
All right, here we go. The Oppo Find X9 Ultra. And yeah, I'm not even gonna start with that unusual hexagon shape. But wait, where's the Hasselblad logo? Oh, there it is. Now that looks more like a proper Hasselblad collaboration. Let's go ahead and unbox the Oppo Find X9 Ultra.
A quick shout to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out our exciting tech content.
And by the way, I'll be showing you the Hasselblad Professional Camera Accessory Kit along with it, all in one go. This Ultra packaging already feels premium. Seriously, it stands out. Let's open it up. First thing, optics, a pocket Hasselblad vibe right away. Let's not waste time and jump straight into the product. Here's the phone. I'll set it aside for a second and check what else is inside. Okay, we've got a phone case here. Good, it's silicone. If it wasn't, I'd honestly be annoyed. And look at that, it even has the Hasselblad logo printed on it. They've added this lychee style texture too. Nice touch. I'm guessing this is the standard version I got. All right, now back to the phone. 1, 2, yep, this is clearly their signature color. The design uses a vegan leather patchwork, and wow, it's instantly recognizable. Look closely, it matches the phone case with that full Hasselblad branding. The texture is similar to the case, that lychee-like finish, but smoother overall. It feels really sleek in the hand. I won't go too deep into the feel though. You really need to try it yourself to understand it. That said, I will say this. The vegan leather back actually feels better than the case. It's durable, resists fingerprints, and gives a solid grip, which honestly makes me wonder what's the real purpose of including the case. Maybe it's just a bonus. Now let's talk about the camera module. At first glance, it looks like there are 5 cameras packed in there, and just look at these 2. Impressive, right? You can already tell this setup means business. This one here is a 200 MP main sensor, and this is also a 200 MP 3x telephoto lens. If I remember correctly, there isn't a larger 200 MP 3x telephoto out there right now. Then we've got the much talked about 2.75-inch 10x optical zoom lens. And this upgraded single lens remastering system now supports both photos and live video. It uses 24 spectral sampling channels, which means in theory, color accuracy and reproduction should be seriously strong. But of course, we'll need to actually test it to see what it can really do. You already know what that means. I'll be putting it through its paces soon. Now about that hexagonal design, it's definitely unique. Still figuring out how to describe it properly, but here's one way to look at it. Life isn't perfect, and it's the pressure from all sides that shapes it. So grab your Hasselblad and capture what matters. Okay, maybe that got a bit deep. Let's move on. Around the module, you've got this gecko-style outer ring with a CNC machined gear texture, plus Hasselblad's iconic orange scale ring. And it's embedded, not just stuck on, which makes it feel more premium. All right, your turn. Out of 100, how would you rate this design? Now that I think about it, this look feels familiar. I feel like I've seen something like this before. I looked it up, the Hasselblad X2D 100 Earth Explorer Limited Edition, and sure enough, even the box design of that camera kit has a similar vibe. So yeah, clearly there's some inspiration here. And yes, I went ahead and followed through. I opened everything up. There's actually a lot inside, so instead of going piece by piece in a slow breakdown, I've laid it all out. What you're seeing now is the full Hasselblad Professional Camera Accessory Kit. They say the best photo is the one you take with care. But honestly, the best photo is the one that means something to you, like a family picture. Now this is the phone case included in the camera kit, and compared to the earlier one, this feels like a serious upgrade. The other case, honestly, I wouldn't even use it now. Press and hold this button, and there you go, it powers on. It's actually a built-in grip. They've combined a phone case with a camera handle, which is pretty clever. The weight distribution is surprisingly well balanced, and you don't need to carry a separate grip anymore. Shooting horizontally feels really comfortable, though holding it vertically is a bit awkward. Also, wireless charging doesn't work with this case. Not surprising, but still worth noting. All right, time for your verdict again. What do you think about this professional protective case? And out of 100, how would you rate this entire setup?
This right here is a Hasselblad Professional Gain Lens. Forget everything else for a second. The build quality alone is seriously impressive. I don't think I've ever described something quite like this before, especially with that signature Hasselblad orange scale ring. It's the perfect detail that pulls everything together. It looks clean, premium, and undeniably professional. The lens cap uses a push-button design, which makes attaching and removing it super easy. You can tell real effort went into the design. And yes, there's also a lens hood included. Now, can you guess what it actually does? Probably not, and honestly, most people don't. So here's the deal. First, it protects the lens, but there's a bit of science behind it too. A lens hood has to be designed specifically for the focal length and viewing angle of the lens. If not, you'll end up with dark corners around your images. Second, it helps block stray light, which becomes really noticeable in backlit or harsh lighting situations. The result? Better contrast, more accurate colors, and cleaner, clearer photos overall. Not bad, right? Installing it is super straightforward. Just line up the orange dot with the orange dot, then twist it into place. While doing that, I noticed a small white dot as well. At first, I thought it was just decorative, but turns out it's not. I checked inside, and it's actually part of a clip system, and they've even included 2 sets. Flip it over, slide it in, and rotate the white mark toward the orange one, and boom, it can even be stored neatly. That's actually pretty clever. Now, the teleconverter itself is a bit on the heavier side, so they've included a lens holder to help with that. I'll show you how to set that up a bit later. Moving on, this is the lens ring. Again, just align the orange markers and twist. And wow, once it's on, the whole setup looks even more premium. Here's the filter adapter ring. It has a really high-end feel to it, and it supports a standard 67mm mount, which makes it super versatile. You can even attach a holder to the bottom if needed. Then we've got the teleconverter adapter ring. Honestly, it kind of looks like a smiley face. Funny detail, right? It almost reminds me of those Monkey King themed designs in the industry. This one feels like Erlang Shen's Heavenly Eye telephoto. They've also included a dedicated carrying pouch for the teleconverter, which makes it much easier to take around. And check out the shoulder strap. It's actually really well done. It even features this nice 3D embroidery, and the inside feels like leather. Overall, it's surprisingly refined and well-crafted. All right, let's put everything together and see how it looks. There we go. What do you think? Does it give you that professional camera feel? On top of all this hardware, the system itself has received a major upgrade this time. I can't reveal everything just yet, but one standout feature is the channel locking function. It's such a smart addition. Whether you're navigating or listening to music, everything feels more seamless and visually appealing. It can display focal length information with immersive visuals, and the animations are incredibly smooth. No more constantly unlocking your phone and jumping between apps. After using it for a bit, you can tell there's something special going on with this system. Overall, the design language, the Hasselblad styling, the attention to detail, it all comes together really nicely. Honestly, it's impressive. So now I'm curious, which high-end camera setup do you like the most? And with the S9 Hasselblad Professional Camera Accessory Kit, adjusting different focal lengths becomes even more powerful, pushing this camera system to another level. But of course, there are still some big questions, because at the end of the day, we're not buying a phone just for how it looks. No matter how premium or professional the design is, what really matters is performance. How good is the camera in real-world use? What about heat management? The battery is quite large for a camera-focused phone, but how does it actually hold up in daily usage? All of that will be covered in my full review after the official launch on April 21st. If you're interested, make sure to subscribe and be part of the tech community here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!